What's good, B-Sounds? I'm Kickin' Red and I haven't trained in a month, like at all. I have also eaten with complete disregard to my health, physique, no supplements, lots of biscuits. It has been very bad. So today I want to see what kind of damage not working out and eating like an idiot for a month, it's actually been a bit more like 6 weeks, will do to you. So first I'll show you what happened to my physique, and then more importantly you'll find out what's happened to my strength. First, I just want to explain that this was not deliberate, and if you want to know what happened to me, keep watching. And if you want to skip to physique comparison, skip to here. And if you want to see how much strength I lost, skip here. And if you just want to skip to the lessons, skip here. But here's story time. I took a 2-week holiday with some friends in the van to Scotland. We did the NC 500, we did Sky, we had adventures, I got engaged, it was sick. And I took some rings with me to get a workout in whenever I could. But basically, I was too busy exploring, putting up and down camp, you know, and I figured 2 weeks off, cardio is going to plummet, but I'll be okay. And then towards the end of that trip, I started coughing from deep inside my soul, like bronchitis deep inside my soul. Stomach issues, fever, chills, very, very gross. Then I got home and continued to be very, very gross for another 2 weeks. Then I went on a short trip to Budapest, which I was still ill for. I saw some awesome, beautiful scenery, and I also shot some awesome, beautiful guns. And then I came back, I started feeling a little bit better, and then I started having symptoms of labyrinthitis, which is where it feels like your head's been put in a vice and then spun around on one of those cage, spinny, traveling fair rides all day. It sucked! Over the past few weeks, I've managed to get a few coasting workouts in, but like mostly for my sanity and not for the physical side of it. But I've basically done nothing because I haven't been able to breathe or move. For this, the longest break I had taken in training would be between Christmas and New Year's, and that would be in the last, I don't know, 8-10 years probably. Like one time I had a little bit of a stroke and I was training the week after. I'm not usually a not trainer. So yes, that's my excuse. I did not plan to vegetate for the past 6 weeks, so I don't have a good pre-not working out physique picture. But here's me on the first few days of my holidays, and here's anything else I can find. And this is me now. Uh-oh. I weigh 90.5 kilograms. That is as heavy as I get. Like when I'm not paying attention, my body likes to sit around 89 kilograms. So it's bad, man. I feel heavy. It's not good. But yeah, no surprises. That's what's happened to me physically. More fat, less muscle, feels bad, man. But losing fat is just time and consistency. Rebuilding lost muscle happens fast, and I'm actually in a really good position right now for body recomposition, so I shall make a video on that in a month to prove it to you. But the big ugly, the big uckers, the big yikes is how weak I feel right now. So we're going to test my squat, bench, deadlift, as well as max pull-up 1 set and max pull-up 1 RM, because I know what those numbers were. I'm going to try and stay cheerful and just aware that this is a blip in an otherwise upward trajectory, and I will feel strong again. Progress isn't linear. I've just been through the wars, you know, the scone wars. Let's hit some maxes. So starting with the squat, my previous PR was 150 kilograms. That was a while ago. I probably couldn't do that before I went on holiday, but I don't think I was too far off. So let's see where we're at. $110 kilos. I can't believe how heavy it feels. Man, 110 felt like that. Like I could have done 3 of those maybe. Pretty bad. Disappointed. All right, 115. I'm going to be very sad if this doesn't go up. $115. So 115, and my previous PR was 150 before I went away. Like it wouldn't have been less than 135. 20 kilograms in 6 weeks. It's bad, man. How long does it take you to add 20 kilograms? All right, let's test bench next. Oh. No problem. It's So my previous PR was 120 kilograms. I probably could have hit that before we left. What I will say is that these are lifts I don't do frequently, but they are lifts that everyone has context for. You know, everyone does squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press. So those are what I wrote down on the board. They seem like a good thing to measure overall strength with, which is, you know, why they are the sport of powerlifting. 90. We'll start taking some rest too. One hunch, real weight, spotters. Ooh. That was so much heavier than it should have been. 105, do or die. Oh, it was nearly die, but it was in fact do. So 105 down from 120, that's like, you know, 15 kilograms. Not the end of the world, although, you know, it is a serious backtrack. Let's do pull-ups next. So pull-ups is a lift I do all the time, so I feel like this one is gonna hurt me to my soul. I think my max set before I left was 20. I'll chuck a couple warm-up sets, and we'll see what my max set is now. This isn't gonna be too bad. Might have been 16 or 17, I don't know. I knew it was 16. Whatever it wasn't 20. Plus 40. Nope. 37.5. Just. My PR before my time off was 50 kilograms. It's now 37.5. So I've lost 12.5 kilograms worth of pulling strength in 6 weeks. I'm gonna try and stay cheerful. And the last one, the big daddy, the deadlift. My previous PR, not recently, was at 180 kilograms. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Hey, I can pick the bar up. I'm gonna belt up and strap on because I am weak. Easy money. Easy lover. 120. Ooh. 160. Woo! Well, we'll try 170. Absolutely no chance. So 20 kilograms off my max deadlift. Not great, but could be worse. Let me tidy up and we'll talk about what the lessons are here. So everything's whack. I'm fatter. I definitely felt more gassed out than I would have. What are the lessons? Well, I think there's a couple. One, if you're not training right now, you're getting worse. And if that's not okay with you, go train. Unless you're sick. And it's pretty obvious when you're too sick to train and when you're just being a woofter. Or, you know, if you have medical orders telling you not to train, don't go deadlifting after hernia surgery because you're a hard bastard. But if you want to be better at something, be that thing. 2, I have backpedaled a couple of years worth of effort in 6 weeks. What kind of progress are you gonna make if you're training once every couple of weeks, you know? Our bodies don't wanna look sick as fuck. These times don't really require us to be strong. If you want that, you have to stimulate frequently because your body is not going to adapt to the 1 hour in the gym a week when it spends the other 167 hours of the week sleeping, sitting, driving, and typing. You have to drag the beast out of you, kicking and screaming. 3, and this is the best news, and I'll prove it to you in a month, if you've been in shape with the correct application of effort, you can be in shape again and fast. Muscle memory is real. All of this too shall pass. 4, and this might just be because I'm ancient and smashed up a little bit, but every single one of my previous problem areas that I had cured with strength training has become a little niggling ache again. And I know that it won't last, and when I'm back in my prime, my shoulder, knee, elbow, back, will go back to being strong and juicy. But the lesson is, if you're not training because you've got knee pain or something, unless you make it strong, it's gonna keep being in pain. You have to raise the strength threshold above the pain threshold. You need to keep training so you can do more with less pain until your day-to-day no longer causes you pain. And then your light training no longer causes you pain. And eventually you're bulletproof again. Training is the answer, not the problem. It's just easy to use as an excuse. But you do have to find the right exercise to help. Like the answer to knee pain when squatting is probably not keep doing it exactly the same way, but changing the variation, the tempo, the rep range, or even the exercise will be. So that's what I've learned. Here's the plan. You hit subscribe if you haven't already, and in 1 month, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna retest every one of these lifts. I'm gonna show you what a month of sensible training and diet has done to my body. And if you have any questions about how I'm gonna do it, or any questions at all, leave them in the comments and I will answer them in that video. It's now the 18th of September. 4 weeks from now is the 16th of October. I'll be back then. Until then, get them gains. Be well.